All right, we are live, just loading up. And we're going to keep our banner up for the graphic artist. I'm going to say graphic artist because they're probably all scammer bullshitters. So we'll leave that up just for their benefit. Because why the fuck not? Alrighty. Let's work on some
Ever been to Aquila? No security uniforms last week.
having a security uniform
Imagine anyone actually
envy.
enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
No, we're not.
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walk, a shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does.
Guy looks like a cheese dick.
But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue.
Let's face it, he
I
probably
presume
didn't
the
run
miners
off.
have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
That won't be necessary. The trade... But we would like the money he owed.
Just this one time? I am all too aware that once one starts doing favors for the Trade Authority, it can be difficult to stop. Yes, not everything needs to be a transaction.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Good. Fuck this guy. I like the low grav on some of these.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Ah, fuck off.
The hell you just say to me?
Andy, sit down.
I like that. What if I like drinking with morons?
Don't appreciate some stray wandering into my bar, harassing my patrons. Even the ones I should have cut off 2 drinks ago. Now spit out what you want, or march.
Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Hey, enough. And you, why don't you come over here? Captain.
The red eyes are some badge of honor, I take it? They would be difficult to conceal.
Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him?
We'll be honest.
Hadrian? A woman named Hadrian sent you, a member of the Vanguard, to find Percival. Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right, Captain. If you are who you say, Supra et Ultra. Vanguard motto. What's it mean? Should have gotten that during your oath. I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+? Yeah, sure you did. Sorry. Stop. Even if I did know where he was, maybe there is something you can do. Percival's got this debt put on him by the trip. You make that go away, prove you're a friend of him and the rest. Well, I'm always inclined to help a friend. Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay. Of course, rumor is the trade authority keeps all their records, and if someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to...
Crossing the trade authority could be perilous.
And I look forward
I am going to
hearing
do the
you
sneaky
news.
method.
Hey, you. Maybe Hadrian's friend. Come here. Heard you talking with Lou. So you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look. Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful. You give our research over to Octai at the trade authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's all... Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Space...
Oh, I know what comes next.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the trade authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't... Great, great. So access to the deep mine. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking... Once you've managed that...
Come on. I'm going to go kill the spacer leader because I like doing that.
Please exercise caution near balcony edges.
Yeah, let's kill the spacers. Spacers always annoy the fuck out of me, so we're gonna go kill them. Time I hear a ship, I start looking. Oh, they're landing over there. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill people there. Is he gonna show his face?
I believe we are not alone. Come then. Meet your death. Give up already.
That's a level 82. I didn't even pay attention to that.
And once again, we are triumphant.
Yes, we are.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
I'm getting tired of this.
Fuck. We're getting them. Ooh. Oh, that's just the energy amount, but I'm going to take it so we can sell it. You know what? We're going to save because this game is fucking pissing me off. Of course, like, I'm not looking. I don't want to be on camera. There we go. We're fixed for the moment.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in my pockets.
Is that all that's up here? Wonder if I can research anything. Need a lot of adhesive, apparently. All right. She's just like, I'm going to sit down and relax. What is she doing? All right. Let's get in the mines and kill some people.
When I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe. Remain alert. I've not seen the last of these spacers.
Come on, show me what you got. Show me your head. Fuck. We should be able to do this. Alright, so that fits there. Does it fit on any of these other ones? I have a feeling it fits on that third rung down. Doesn't look like it, huh? Might be the spot. I think we're fucked up already. we're blocked out. Hate this. All right, so that one will fit there. That one can fit there. Can this fit anyplace else? Can fit there too. It's these individual picks that are fucking us. This one can't fit anyplace else. I think we're fucked. Yep, we're fucked. I'm not going to burn through these things.
I'm glad it is in your hands. Miners' quarters ahead, perhaps? Filled with more spacers, no doubt.
There. Now I don't have to look at me still being invisible.
Good one. Are you prepared to die? Should have trained more.
Should have trained more.
God. Focus. You cannot beat me.
Hit his fuel tank.
Take your best shot. Where have they gone? Coward. Now we're talking.
The other one was Thank you. That's fucking awesome. That's 190, that's 73, that's 115. I think we're gonna replace that with the pistol we just picked up. I like that. Feeling pretty good about that. Something to sell.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
My God, the safe's here. Looks like that one will go there. Could go there. Could go there. I think this is it. Fuck. Really?
Did they have anything of value?
cannot wait.
Gotta be a way down. We won't poke his head out.
Not all of the resources have been stripped out of these caves. These are such a gift. Though your enemies might disagree.
Ah, we made it.
Good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got a sample, thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Still in good shape.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room, if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
Oh.
But we should still be cautious.
We're gonna do it the easy way.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out.
We waited for Andrej at that time. Because why not?
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
You've got the slate. Let me see. Reduced joint wear? Oh, increased lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's gotta be worth it. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher, and that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You gotta do it. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want it. Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
I guess it's worth doing it that way just so you get the free formula.
SSNN correspondent.
Was there something else? I'm never one.
Aqueous hematite.
And exactly what does this... Sounds like it could be you. But where's this hematite coming from? The deep mines could be an option.
Is that so?
Well now, that is... We could contract out all the action. And think what it would... And what do you want for the right?
Dr. Walker's dead?
Well, it's... And here. A fine... Wouldn't want you feeling... We'll just be taking that slate before you have any...
Giving anything to the Trade Authority pisses me off. Because they're just like pieces of crap.
Yeah? Did you know? My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit. But we snuck him in the back end. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there. Yeah, the passkey.
Lots of running. Lots of running.
Ever been to Aquila?
Tannis, you just need to pick a toy. Don't pick the toy that Tessa has. Pick a toy. I'm going to stop in here, sleep on a bunk, and then go back out with my XP bonus.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship. Last night was enlightening.
There's another toy behind Tessa. Get that one. It's like she's like, she picks the best toys and doesn't let me have them. I don't think that one's worth taking. Once I get inside, I'll cure this.
Another planet without native life. All we need to concern ourselves with then is other visitors. Alright, all good. Come on, we can get there. Maybe.
Just in case we fall.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Adrian sent you. She's... Did she look okay? A terramorph. She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you... So what's this she had you bring all the way down? Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet? That's a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a terramorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or... If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
I'm going ahead of him because he's going to go through without me. I'm
I'm gonna
behind
ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the trade authority got the mental. All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's I'll need to get this off my sleeve. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. She was disconcertingly correct, trying a little habit of Adrian's. Which is why, if you wanted to have your film crew jump out and yell surprise, I wouldn't be saddened in the least. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorph. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack. But the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever... I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there. Faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's It's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
We'll see if there's anything worth taking. He just kind of throws stuff around, doesn't he?
The biggest surprise is not that the UC engaged in Xeno warfare in the past, but that they ever stopped. I would have expected them to very quietly keep this place open.
Do it the easy way. We have definitely done enough running here. I probably could have teleported to the mine.
Can never quite place the smell of Sidonia. Your ozone and metal and something vaguely old and ill-kept.
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Excuse me. She really wants me to follow her.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you, and
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being. That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, well, but it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us, and hopefully, how to prevent more. All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast.
Good luck.
Do you have a child or children between the ages of 5 to 18? Enroll them in a United Colonies
Not a lot of folks would have stuck their necks out for a stranger.
Your children will be provided with routine
Always nice
programs
to kick back at the broken.
Alrighty. Let's go there.
Let us see what wonders of life this planet hosts.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Doubt that.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help?
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to
Let's be snarky.
I understand you're eager to get into it, but not too long ago a string... So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so... It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who... As soon as you have any more information, report to...
I have noted your repeat appearance at our resort. Thank you for your patronage. I hope your stay. Please let Paradiso welcome back. It is my sincerest. Please let Paradiso staff know if I or anything else is not performing to your standards.
Is there not a ship guy here? Really?
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
Can't wait for my shift to be over.
Well, you know what? I think we're just going to do this. Janice, what you doing? You're a good girl. You're a very good girl. Be awesome if this is a new ship.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
But I doubt they'll let me have this.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
You're... human.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew. You've come aboard the Earth colony ship Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. I see. As you may... Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long... That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
They might have need to fear their guest.
To the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do. Just stay out of trouble.
I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as well. We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared... In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so we even attempted... If anything, it may have inadvertently... Ah, so they have a name. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate as... Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and, if need be, we can compromise, work out. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the... Let me know how they respond. I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, but as you're currently our only hope...
Never seen a ship like yours.
So these people are assholes. We wanted to be here first.
Or, then again, I haven't seen any ships. Now that we know what's out there, things are going.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Please ask everyone who's here and built their city and shit to leave. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yes?
I'm here to satisfy you.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be
You're lucky
focusing
I'm
on
not
the
like the other
natural
board
beauty of
members,
this planet,
blazing about the
not
beach.
our man.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all... But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our... You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not gonna... Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some...
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost...
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit? We could even lend our engineers to help and...
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost. Someone else would have.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they... It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that. We're being more than generous by offering a custom grav drive. Can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the... That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. And which proposal will... Ah, good on you. You want? He's the best in the business. If anyone, we'll coordinate our engineering team with...
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group...
There are millions of planets out there.
If
People
you
can go
are
to any
free
one of
soon-
them. The resort facilities are precisely...
Every time I go to Hope Tech, they want to kill me. So I'm going to have to leave Andrasia on the ship.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
I'm going to take her inside the ship. She doesn't need to see me killing guards on the way out.
Handling this whole captain thing really well, you know. I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right?
Oh my god, I don't want to really
Right?
talk to him.
How could we not talk about it for the... It could be the dawn of a new
No,
era.
it's not.
Or it could be an elaborate prank or... I didn't detect any localized time distortion. Oh, yeah? Joking. We just need more data. There has to be
I want to
a
get
way
past
to
this.
draw them... It's one of our few facts. This could be a turning point for humanity. Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new... or a gazillionaire with no... All we know is that they want... It's possible we've misinterpreted. We should remain cautious with them. Agreed. That is going to... And who knows?
You've got something for me? Your ship smells so much better than Dad's. Like, a lot.
It's good to be out and about. The lodge gets stuffy sometimes.
I have no head.
Dad, do you think Solomon Cove would have...
Ow, that hurt. Oh, fuck. Oh. Fuck. really hurt.
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
I have a lot of rounds for this.
Excuse me, what?
Come on, where the fuck is she? I need her to stay in the ship. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this a sneaky way. Yeah, where the fuck is she? Let's do this.
Last night, well, all that physical training seems to have paid off. Can we speak for a moment? I have been thinking about us. It is. And you and I cannot really know all that you have been through. I am not suggesting this does not work. As much as I love you. No, that when the Great Serpent, you are not like me. I have to.
But.
You understand, this is. I have never expected you to. I do want to be with you, but how can I? It would be foolish to. I just hate to think of. But you are right. Thank you for talking me through. Really? You continue to surprise and amaze me. Of course, yes. My culture deals with this. I need some time to consider what. But do not mistake that for hesitation.
Alright, we got that done. I need her.
It is pleasing to speak with you. You will be lost without me, but as you wish.
I need this because I'm going to have to go kill some people. And then she'll be mad at me.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
We could save valuable weight if we got rid of the... Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? Oh, you should have just said that. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on it. So grab drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But parts not cheap though. Neither is... It's a pretty big True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it. Maybe it is selfish of me to demand such a price.
There we go.
Tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work. You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Now, are they going to stop shooting me?
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Although Ron's
Welcome to
past
Hope Tech.
is a loss.
How may I help you?
Hope Tech marches out.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
I can't believe Ron Hope's dead.
I can believe it because I killed him. There we go.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Do you need something?
You just stop asking me if I need something.
Something you need? Hey, how are you?
The hell is she hiding? Guess the only way to get her to come out is to sleep. Let's do it.
worse ways to begin a day than here with you. Take credit for your thoughts, as they say. Hello, excellent to see you. I have sharpened the blade for this very occasion. Just in case we need it.
Oh, shit. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna have to save and repop it. Well, maybe... There we go, that's our docking bay. Maybe they'll be reasonable. Jigger and Quentin Smith, thank you for the follows. Oh, and Gemini Mind, I'm sorry.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down
Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna do this, because this is getting on my nerves. There we go. I'm hoping we can get through this mission without bloodshed. We'll see, though.
People always appreciate the good engineering, whether they know it or not. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space. I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of... How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing
Yes, I do.
Oh, I've got so many questions, but I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer, and I might add, I'm one of... Yes, of course. What grab drive? Just... All right. I have just received word that the drive is here. Great, great, great. There are 3 preparations I need you to do.
Oh, God.
The first thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
I mean, why doesn't he go do that? That's my question.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
It's from the sensor arrays?
Decouple.
Well, that's not good. Go take a look at it. Shouldn't be too
Pretty sure I know how to
think. All this time. Can't tell you how many times I've had to make do with so long.
Or turbo pump. Hey, Tiny, how's it going? Doing okay. Sneezed a few minutes ago and it felt like I got stabbed in the back, which was awesome. I gotta read what that's supposed to be done again. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary. Alright. Decouple magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Okay.
Looks like everything is good to go, both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation? Thanks.
I have a feeling the captain's going to be pissy about this.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict. Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any.
Quite a heritage to have brought this ship so far over such a long time. Worthy of the pride these portraits show.
Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Purima 2 here. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above, and I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
All right. I'm not going to be able to quick travel because we are still attached to this stupid ship.
Now that we know there are other people out there,
To the cockpit.
We're loose.
All right. I want to go kill something. Let's go there.
Set of stairs.
Today's not your day.
Before I go, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there. I see you now. Yes. Nothing like getting right to the top of the step.
We're gonna take this ship.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
I don't know. Are we going to take the ship, or do we just want to steal the shit that's here? Let's see what's in its storage. We're not going to take the ship. So what have you been up to, Tiny?
Textbook there. We're free.
You know, the way you handle things.
There we go. Be honest, I really don't need this.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right, let's see what else we want to do. Ooh, you know what I want to do? Now I want to go back to my colony that I made, my place, and pay off our bounties. Oh. I don't want to go to the Sol system. I want to go to my outpost. Really? I don't have a bounty? I thought for sure I would. It's a miracle. What I'm going to set is the Zealot.
Well, that was excellent.
She was all fucked up.
You do just have the two hands, yes?
Maybe. Now I'm hoping we get some, there we go.
This is Marthas Castillo. Remember me? Last time we spoke on the
We're going to kill him.
I'd like to... I almost made it. You stole everything from me. Kill him! Fire everything you got!
They were just a little bit too cocky, weren't they? Like there wasn't enough space junk around this planet before we got here. There is always a lot of junk.
Starting landing procedure.
I had to add extra landing gear to this ship because I added stuff to it and it made it overweight.
Perhaps not the sort of place on which one would settle down.
Well, I added special cargo bays that let me keep contraband. That way when I land in a city where, you know, they don't like that kind of shit, I don't have to worry about being arrested. I actually added a lot of shielded storage. Is that a ship or is that a tank? There are dudes over there. I'm gonna go kill them. We are doing our best to stealth our way through this. Exactly. We need sealant. We need a lot of sealant, in fact.
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
I need to start working on maps. I thought I've been to this cryo lab. He didn't even know he was dead. You like my little message at the bottom there?
We can smell the stench of your heresy. Ah, I've been stuck! Wounded! Now! We are losing this fight! One down!
Evan, how's it going?
The great serpent shall feast upon you! You can't hope to win. Lost them.
Because you're lazy. Is he hiding in the wall?
Do they even try?
Let's hope there's something good in here. We have so much 7.77. It's a buggy feature. How about that? Honestly, I believe it's because I've got so much stealth gear on that it's just fucking with me. See if we can load in and be visible for a moment. I really hate the armor we're wearing, but you know, for right now, I gotta live with it. Oh, God. I stopped taking the anti-inflammatories for my back, and my back was feeling fine until I sneezed. And you know, you've got a pulled muscle. You sneeze, you cough, or anything, that just tenses every muscle in your fucking torso. Man, I thought that was gonna... felt like I was being stabbed. I fucking hate that shit. Not yet. Where am I going? Yeah, we've been to this facility and killed everybody here before. I think we did this same mission before and killed the same guy we're about to kill a second time. There are a lot of dudes here.
Fighting alongside you is never dull.
You cannot escape judgment.
Yeah, I'm laughing at that, Tiny. I saw that. Yeah, it's definitely a buggy feature. I'll use more digipicks. They went through a shit ton of those earlier today. I don't want that. I don't like real ham. Boss fight.
Where have you gone, coward?
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
She doesn't like these people. Even though she's House Beirut, I guess she doesn't like the zealots. Nobody likes a zealot, let's be honest. Head zealots over there. Can I get there? I gotta go around. It's hilarious. This is unacceptable. Did she kill the shit out of somebody for me? No, I think I'm permanently done with Call of Duty. It's just the same shit over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Do we finish off all the zealots? Or do we call it a day because we got our bounty? I mean, I haven't played... Man, it's been a fucking while. I think after the second season, I didn't play any more at all.
I would do if I had power like that.
What the hell is she shooting at? I mean, honestly, Call of Duty's just gotten fucking boring, you know what I mean? Hey, don't pick on Assassin's Creed. Still one of my favorite games. Where'd the guy that's talking shit go?
You cannot elude the shrouding.
Well, we burned that fucker to death. $5.17. I was gonna get something on Prime Day, but they didn't have what I wanted on sale. Hey, hey! Everybody stop. I'm gonna have to air spray. Yes, I'm air spraying. Go lay down, baby. I shouldn't be under attack anymore. Alright. On our ship. Yeah, she's a big girl. She's my big baby. She's the biggest pup in the house, and she's still got some growing to do. I'm gonna store everything I picked up. I'm gonna store this stuff too. We're not gonna get rid of it. I hope I don't get rid of it. No, I'm gonna keep that stuff just so I don't get rid of it by accident. And then we'll go to our outpost and decorate. Alright, so you want to talk about anything?
I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
Let's see what happens if we do this.
I know that tone.
Not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What was it like?
Terrible.
That's all corny. Alright.
Stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me. It's the worst.
I feel...
Alright.
Then I shall be sure to say it more often.
Alright, let's get out of
I
this.
look forward to our next discussion.
Our next discussion. Ooh, wait a minute. Do I have captain's storage here? I have captain's storage. I could store that stuff there. Ooh, captain's locker. Here we go. See if I can put that shit there. Awesome. Thank you, Captain's Locker. Alright, I'm going to save, and it's 5:21. I'm going to go start dinner. I'm going to make some tortellini tonight and some homemade sauce. So, I got to get that started because the sauce will take me 40 minutes. And I'm hoping the wife will be home within that 40-minute time period. So, that'll be it for now. Tomorrow, I'm either going to play this or I've been working on setting up fantasy grounds for my campaign for the next level. I'm getting away from Boundary because I've gotten to where every time we play our Wednesday game, there's something buggy. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over, and hopefully that'll make life better while I'm DMing. I have one guy that wants to DM when we finish this. We've got 1 and 1/3 levels left. And I say that, but it takes us like a month at least to go through a level. So, we'll see. He might end up DMing. Otherwise, I'm going to set up a campaign set up for a next campaign and have that all ready. But Fantasy Grounds does make it easier to do that. So I'll talk with the party tomorrow probably and see what they want to do. But I'm definitely flipping over to Fantasy Grounds just because I like it better. I mean, it looks older. Here, let's do this. I'll do this real quick. I need to do a full save. I always double down on the saves. You never know what something's going to go and get fucked up. You know what I mean? So let me see. Do I have this set up still? What's live maps going to go to? All right, so that's going to that. And I need to switch. So I need this to go to my 4K monitor. That's going to fuck things up for a minute, but I'm going to switch this. Let's see. I want to do transform. Fit the screen. There we go. That makes life easier in doing what I was getting ready to do. So this is the difference between the two. And this is one of those things where I think players are not going to be thrilled because, I mean, this is Fantasy Grounds. I used this, I think the last time I used this was probably 2.5, 3 years ago. Whereas Foundry, we're going to let this load up. Yep, hold on. I'm going to mute because the wife is calling. All right, so take a second for this to load if it loads. This is, I mean, Foundry looks a little cleaner. This is Fantasy Grounds. And then this is the Foundry interface. And I've showed this before. The issue that I've got right now with Foundry is that I can't freaking, no matter what you do, this thing is just not running properly. I end up with a whole lot of error messages constantly throughout our game. So that makes things a lot more difficult. Where with Fantasy Grounds, I mean, even stuff like rolling dice, you've got to type in like \R space d20 plus 3. Let's say you've got a d20 to roll and your modifier is plus 3. So you've got to do that in Foundry to do rolls. Where with this, if I want to do a roll, I just drop it in the dice tower and it'll roll the dice. If I need to roll like 3d8, I can do that, drop it in the dice tower, it'll roll that, do what it needs to do. Honestly, this is really built more, in my opinion, to be able to play as a virtual tabletop. Some of the issues with this, though, like I said, the appearance. I actually spent some money today and did some upgrades on modules that'll be nice, but I mean the character sheets are different, but different isn't bad. It's just if they're like, oh, I need to do an action, they just need to go into their actions page, load what they're going to do, and do it. I've got to do a couple of things to make some of these things work, but a little bit easier for them. But this, in my opinion, even though, which one are you saying looks better? I mean, I think Foundry looks more modern. This looks a little older, a little more dated, but this just works. You know what I mean? If I need to roll advantage, I can just click that and drop a d20 roll and roll it. And it'll automatically pick the higher number, which I rolled 2 14s. What are the fucking odds? But there you go. The 11's a higher number. Everything in this works better. So that's why I'm going to switch over and use this. I've been, and I'll tell you one thing. You've been on when I've been bitching, when I'm working on setting up maps and stuff with the walls. One nice thing that I found with this today, it's been a while since I used it, and they've done a lot of nice things that make the mapping work even better. But there we go, the dungeon, that's what I need. So I started setting up my battle map using one of my old maps that I made. And what was nice was these walls, I'm able to draw the lines a lot easier. We're using a mouse. The other one, you had to do like control click to connect to a dot, where this I just click to a dot and it freaking clicks to the dot and I can do it. So I think it's, plus I have a lot of different layers I can work with, setting up effects, lights, and things that I need to do. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they may not be happy, but this, for me running, this is my virtual tabletop moving forward. I mean, I do like the pin system in this better than you know, what I have in the other, where I've got to see, this keeps the pins there. I have to actually click on a, I'll show you what I have to do because it kind of pisses me off. You know, it should just allow me to do it, but if I'm in here, like there I've got pins to tell me what the rooms are. Here I have to click there, leave the combat or whatever, and go in and then click there and go through all this crap to pull up this, where on a Fantasy Grounds map, I just have to see the pin. The players don't see it. I just have to see the pin, click it, and it just freaking opens up. And another nice thing is I can go ahead and pull up an encounter. If they create this encounter, here's the combat tracker. I would click this, it throws that creature into the combat tracker, and combat just fucking starts. Where on the other one, I got to do all this drag and select shit to select who's going into combat. And it's like this is just made more convenient. I think that's the way I'll put it. There's some things it doesn't do, like when you drop a fireball, it doesn't look like a fireball the way I have the other one set up, but it also means that I can save money and stop all of my Patreons that I had to do to make the other thing work. So player friendly, you know, once they get used to it again, yes. Some of this stuff will be a little less player friendly, but you know, in the end, it still will work nicer. And that's really what I'm looking for, is have this set up so that it's easier for me, and I don't have stupid issues where damage isn't being applied and all this stuff is not happening that's supposed to happen. So yeah, I might get in and work on this because I've got a lot of stuff that I need to take care of, so that I can get this all set up. But I'll make the call tomorrow. I've got a month before I need, well, probably a week before I have to be in here, but I need to work out all the little things that I want working by the time they get in here. And if I want to stream, I'm going to have to do some of that on stream. So that's probably what I'll do. And then once I'm in there, I can go back and start working on maps again once this is done. But that's going to be it for the day. Tiny, you have a great rest of your day. Devin, if you're still in here, you have an awesome night. Have fun with your boss fight. And I'm going to go ahead and go start some sauce. So everybody have a great night. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.